And we are live. Wow. Good morning. Good afternoon, everybody. Hi. Oh, uh, hi. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Cool.
I can hear you. I just muted myself so it
Cool.
doesn't echo.
Oh, that's fantastic. Thank you very much. It's the wet weather today. And with wet weather comes shaky tech, shaky internet, shaky everything. But anyway, wow. Hello, everybody. Thank you very much for joining us. If you are here today to watch, to hear us speak about this digital business, today with me, I have a partner and a guest also residing in the UK. And we're just going to be talking about our experiences in the business and a little bit more detail about the business that would help you to understand what it is exactly that we do. But before I hand over to my guest, I'm saying I'm back again to my followers, to everyone. Thank you for all of you that have engaged with me in the last month and a half. I've been away due to personal reasons, and that's why I've not been regular on my page. But I'm back now. New to my page, I am Lillian and the face behind the page. So I'm going to pass over to my guest so that she can introduce herself.
Hello. Good afternoon. Yeah, it's midday right here, right now. My name is Mariam. For those who don't know me, I know you'll be able to see this stream from Lillian, my host today, from our page. You'll be able to see it from my page as well. So I know a lot of people might not know me. So, quick introduction. My name is Mariam, the face behind Mariam Balo Digital. And I'm a pharmacist by profession. I'm also a digital business owner. I'm a Muslima wife, devoted one. I have two kids. They're all they're both under 7 years old. So I've got two toddler-ish
Yeah.
kids that keep me busy. So yeah, that's a quick intro about myself. Yeah.
Amazing. Thank you very much. Thank you. So today is more around, just as I said earlier, chit chat. To introduce myself, I'm Lillian. I am a statistician, or you could call me a data analyst, whichever one is easier for you to say. But I call myself statistician because I have my degrees in statistics, and there's a profession called statistics as well. But anyway, I am a mom to two kids. My kids are not as young as Miriam's kids. So you see, you could tell. I was like, oh my goodness, such beautiful age to be children. But I do have a 7-year-old and an 11-year-old, a mom, and I'm also a digital business owner. So without taking too much time, I'd like to pass over to my guest just to shortly, briefly introduce why she decided to do this business. What is it? You're a pharmacist. I mean, in the eyes of the world, you are made. So why are you doing the business?
I get that question quite a lot.
I
Yes, it
know.
is an humble profession and it's a profession to love, to appreciate. But the thing is, when I started my career as a pharmacist, I studied in the UK. I've been working as a pharmacist for almost 10 years now in the UK. I started my career in community pharmacy, and there is a structure in a way that a pharmacy cannot open without a pharmacist there.
Mhm.
So you get this, and again, if you're working for a private company, there is something to do with private companies. You can't just, there's some certain decision that you can't just take, even though you're entitled to it. You feel the pressure of your superiors on taking them. And if you're a parent in the UK, you will be able to relate with me. If you have children in nursery or in preschool, you know how these kids, they fall ill, they come back with runny nose. And you know, if they have any kind of, if they fall sick in nursery, you have to collect them. I
Yeah.
always say anyone with kids in this country needs a work-life balance, a flexible working condition. If your job doesn't allow flexibility, you will struggle, which was what I encountered.
Yeah.
Um, Going to work when my son falls ill and I need to collect him. My husband does work from home all the time, most times. So I tend to tell him, you go collect the kids. You know, I cannot leave work. You know, if I'm not at work, if I tell them I have to leave, they'll have to shut down the pharmacy. And this
Right.
is, kids don't give notice, they don't tell you
Mm.
that I'm going to be sick today or I'm going to have headache today. And it was challenging, but that non-flexibility with my job then was part of the reason why I started thinking of having something on the side. That's number one. Number two is sometimes like it's a long hours job. I want to cut down hours, but the thing is, when you cut down hours, you're cutting down your income as well.
Yeah.
As we all know, we are we are being paid for the hours spent out
Mm.
of their family. So I kept on looking for something that I can do that won't be an equal substitution of time and income. So something I can do around my family that wouldn't mean that I'm leaving them to make extra income. I wanted
Yeah.
something on the side. I was doing a business on the side, but that business I was doing then, I will have to leave my home to go and do it, which was relating to pharmacy as well. It was good pay as well, but I'm leaving my family. So it was
Yeah.
mainly about time freedom.
Yes.
Time freedom. Yes, I want to reduce my hours, but then where is that income going? The income that you're already used to. People always look forward to, progressing, having progression with your income as well, not
No,
going
no, not
below
cutting
what you were
down. Yeah.
earning. Because yet there is a standard of living, there's a lot of commitment, there's a lot of expenses that you have on your shoulder. They won't go away. So
Yep.
I thought that business is the way out. As we all know, if you're in the UK, our system doesn't encourage multiple jobs. If not, the more you work, the more tax you pay. The
You're
more you
hitting the nail on the head. Yeah,
the
absolutely.
more tax you pay. I've seen quite a few people that showed interest in this business that wants me to mentor them. And when I have a chat, because I always want to know their background, build connections so you feel comfortable with me, I feel comfortable with you.
Yeah.
And quite a lot of few of them, don't let me say quite a lot of them, have multiple jobs and they're like, oh, tax man won't do this, tax man won't do that. The beauty of this particular business when I started it, I realized is that all the things that I miss doing because I go to work, like, oh, taking my kids on activities, attending their meetings in school, this they want to do this, they will give you time. Like, how many things would this
Are you
school
going
want
to
parents
do?
to attend self?
Yeah.
But the thing is, if you're not there, the child feels they feel left out
Terrible.
because there
Yeah.
are other children, their parents will be there. And they'll be
Mm.
asking, Mommy, you did not come. We did
Mom
some
guilt.
reading. They want parents to come and see our reading, or they want us parents to come and see our maths so we
I
can
agree.
showcase our skills and things like
Mm.
that. So then I just thought, well, this business worked perfectly well for me. I did my research into it, and yeah,
Cool.
I did my
So before,
and it's been helping. But I
mm,
haven't shared the story of how I found the business, but I just thought that was my main reason:
your
time and
why, yeah,
time freedom,
absolutely.
financial
Mm.
stability, and yeah, that's it.
Well, thank you very much for sharing that. So, it's important that because I'm sure there will be many people out there. But before I continue, I want to thank that one person that I can see that is glued to the screen and watching this session. I really appreciate you. If you can let us know in the comment section where you're watching from, that would be amazing because one of the beauty of this business is it's global. So we are lucky. Like you're lucky to have myself and Miriam speaking to you today from the United Kingdom. It might tomorrow I might be speaking to someone from Japan, or I
Mm,
might be speaking with someone from the Philippines or even Canada. And that's the beauty of the business. You build a network of friends, partners, lifetime, like honestly. But anyway, before I go into the benefits of even doing a business at all in the first place, I thought it would also be good to tell you why I decided to start the business as well. And many, Miriam is a pharmacist. I am a statistician. I'm a data analyst. And you say, oh, data analysts are the hot cake right now.
absolutely.
Yes, they are indeed. I'm not going to deny it. But Miriam hit the nail on the head when she said, the more you progress, the more your time is taken away from you, the less time you spend with your family. I have kids. I have a husband. I want to be present for him. I want to be present for my children. And progression is attractive, but I'm going to be trading off family time. And I didn't want to trade off family time. That was why I thought, what can I do differently? What can I do that would help me to still continue with my chosen career without necessarily trading off time that I'm spending or I want to spend with my family? That's the one reason why. The second reason why is, for goodness sake, why do we have to keep doing the normal? Why can't we do something different to have a different kind of life? Why do we have to just follow the norm? You go to school, you get married, you have kids, you walk, 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 you progress, you get progression, you walk and walk and walk and walk, and then one day you retire. Do something different to have a different kind of life. I just thought life is more interesting than this, isn't it? Why should I keep doing the norm? So I thought, ah, I have to do something different. I have to do something out of not out of the ordinary, really. So that was why I love challenges. I do love challenges. I love trying new things. I was brought up to believe that, having a career is the best part. And I'm not denying that it is absolutely the best. It worked for our family, it worked for our parents. It worked for our parents. But times are changing. And the honest truth is, you do not want to be left behind. I speak for myself though. I do not want to be left behind. So I thought, why don't you do something completely abnormal? And abnormal in quotes, because I've never done a business before. If you had spoken to me 5 years ago to say, oh, you would be running a business this time, I would have literally laughed at your face. Like, no, why do I need a business? I have a good job. Why? But I decided to do something different. I decided to learn something new. I decided to take a new challenge. And I can tell you, it's been worth the wow for me. So that is why I decided to do the business, spend more time with my family, do something different, enjoy life, do something that will give me extra so that I can live the life that I dream for myself. And yeah, life is short. Life is short. Retirement is coming. I looked at my retirement pot. I cried. You're in the UK, pharmacist Miriam. Go look
It's
at your
true.
HMRC state pension, projected pension. You would cry. I can tell you for a fact.
The sad thing
So,
is that a lot of people don't plan ahead. People that were born in this country, I mean, the
yep.
British people that are born here, not us that we came and then become British. I mean,
Mhm.
the owner of like the first citizens, the
Mhm.
first class citizens, not we second class citizens. First class citizens, they plan out their life ahead of time. They plan their retirement. They
Yeah.
I remember leaving uni when you discuss with friends like when we got our first job. Some of my friends like, no, I don't want pension scheme. The money I'm earning, I want to spend it now. They're not thinking about retirement. But thinking about that, in the UK now, people live longer now, which means that
Exactly.
you younger people will continue to pay that
Walk
tax
and walk and walk.
and work
Ah,
before you enjoy it, your
God. And when
retirement
it's time
age.
to enjoy the
And
money,
then
you will not have the energy.
energy,
What the
you
money is not
know,
even there to enjoy. The
to
other
enjoy
day,
because you won't be able to maintain the level of
your
your
lifestyle.
lifestyle with what you probably will be getting when you retire. Yes, you have less energy to enjoy life. Why not do something for yourself now that is able to provide you with the lifestyle you dream of, to be able to do more?
Exactly.
So if you
Mm.
if you want to do more, which I believe a lot of us want to do more,
Of course.
Before inflation became so bad, before COVID, I was doing a lot. And people that surround me, people that benefit from me doing a lot back then, maybe extended family back home, friends, they can testify that they are not able to benefit what they used to benefit since inflation. And that's just the sad truth. Inflation even eats every one of us, not just people, even people that don't have jobs, people that have jobs, people that are able to do, they're not able to do as much as they want to. It's one of the reasons I started the business as well. I thought I'm not able to help as much as I used to help. I had to check my finances every now and
Mm,
again and say and think, what are the direct debits that I can take off that is not necessary? I keep evaluating my accounts regularly that this is not it's not a need anymore. It's not a need, it's a want. You need to take it out. This is not a need, it's the want. You can do without this. But how much cut can we cut? I know a lot of you will be able to relate with this. How much cut can you cut? You revert, we don't need this. Let's stop buying that. We don't need that. But the thing is, if you dream big
yes.
and when
Yes.
opportunity comes to you, you will look into it.
You grab
You
it.
will do your due
Yeah.
diligence. I know that at least I made an effort. I made an effort. I've seen quite a few
Absolutely.
people that have been in touch with me, but they don't have a job. You can't start a business without having a job. I don't recommend it. Some people do it in our business, but they start on loans, which might be if it might look like a bad decision, but end up it's and most people that I've seen in this business that do that, it ended up being that their why that they need to achieve, it drives them and they're making it really big that
Mm.
they're hungry for success. And when you're hungry for success, you do your training ASAP. Me, when I started the business, it took
Yes.
me a while to watch the webinar. It took me a while to watch my training package because I was
Yeah.
doing a professional course then. I was working full time with kids. I had my I had some families living with us at that point in time.
Hmm.
So there was a lot going on for me. So I took my time. But imagine
Oh,
someone that thought, oh, this business has lot of promising stuff it promised a lot of big return on investment. And our business is a high ticket business.
business. Yeah.
If you make
So, sorry,
one, sorry,
I just
okay,
wanted to acknowledge one of our viewers, someone that
all right.
really commented. Akintola F. Abosede, she's my accountability partner actually. So yeah. So she says, Miriam, that's exactly my pain. My son feels over the moon and performs better during their extracurricular activities when I attend. Thank
Amazing.
you so much, sister, for stopping by. I know you have your own activity right now. She came all
Thank
the way from
you.
Belfast. Yes. So yeah. So basically, she's just my guest. The comment was just reiterating what Miriam had mentioned earlier, how her child doesn't feel happy when she doesn't attend his extracurricular activities, and it's really sad. I mean, in the UK, as it is right now, we have to, you know,
Give
we are
them.
trying to give our children better,
Mhm.
and in the process of giving them better, sometimes all they need from us is just being present. It's not enough to have the money to pay for their activities. It's not enough to have the money to pay for this, pay for that. What they really value and what they will forever remember is how mommy was there every weekend when I went for football, or how daddy was there every weekend or every week when he took me to gymnastics, whatever the extracurricular activity the child is doing. So if you're after change, if you're after something different for yourself, for your family, for your life, and one would argue, this business, after working and working and working and working, these children will not, they wouldn't appreciate it. No, don't think that way. Don't think that way at all. I can tell you that you just need to know that you're doing your best as a family person. You just need to know you're doing your best as a parent, and giving them all the best options that you
You
can
can.
possibly give to them, so that when you're on your deathbed, you would know in your heart that you tried. You don't want to be saying, if
Absolutely.
only I had known, if only, if
Mm,
only, if only. You don't want that to be your statement. And as Miriam has says, you have to dream big. Dreaming big gives you, it makes, it pushes you, it drives you, it motivates you to aim for better. You see?
yeah.
So I'm just conscious of the time, Sis Miriam. We spent
Uh,
over like, oh wow,
can you believe that?
I know.
I
So
know.
let to try to just keep it short, just for the benefit of those that are viewing. In the next couple of minutes, let's just talk about the business and how you can get started. You've also touched on the benefits of the business. We've talked about why we decided to do the business. So hopefully, some whoever watching is watching us, whether now
Can
or catching the
resonate.
replay, can resonate. The next thing after you've heard our stories is, what do you want to do next? So the next thing is simple. You can see our website there. You can just log on, either one of us that you feel you want to work with. You see, that's another beauty of the business. There's no competition. God,
Mhm.
there's no competition. It's who you like the face, who you like the voice, you go follow. There's nothing. But to summarize, you can just come onto the website and put on your details, and we can introduce you to how you can get started. But what you need to understand is the business model itself. Like, Miriam, would you want to share how the business operates?
So, literally, if you want to have insight to what we do, we recommend that you sign up for a complimentary webinar.
Mhm.
Complimentary webinar means that you do it's at no cost. So
Yep,
you can go to either my website, which is on your screen on the screen right now,
yep,
www.mariam-balo.com, or to Lillian's website, but you can't do both at the same time. You can't do both.
yep,
So whoever you sign up for the webinar with would be the person that will be communicating with you
yep,
to guide you through the steps of the business. So that person will be your mentor, pretty much, someone to guide you.
yep,
All you need to do when you want to sign up, once you get to the website, is to put your name and your email address, and you will tick that you're happy for your information, for business information to be sent to you. That's the concept, for business information to be sent to you. And once that is done, our most recent webinar will come up on your screen straight away, which you can watch the replay. Today is Friday. We had a webinar midnight today, midnight
yeah,
yesterday. Well, I'll say
yeah.
today, early hours of
Today,
today at
early morning
1 a.m.
today.
Early
Mm.
morning today. So you can watch the replay of that today if you sign up for today. And you will get emails from us after that time. The emails would probably come through to you because we haven't sent you an email before. We use our own domain email. We
Our
have
automated system.
our
Yep,
own domain system email. So most times, if we haven't sent an email to you before, it might go into your spam email or your junk email. So keep an eye on that and try and connect with us on Facebook or WhatsApp so we can have a talk. People, I've seen from my experience, people want to talk. Well, for me, I remember when I watched to sign up for the webinar, I told my mentor, I said, "Can I call you so she can answer my doubts and my queries?" She's like, "Sure." And she's a medical doctor. I was like, she's so busy, but she gave me that time to have a talk with me. And
sure.
yeah, I did my research. I just didn't rely on what she told me. I did my own research.
Absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
yeah, having a chat about it as well does help, definitely.
It
So connect.
does.
Let's have a talk. Don't just sit down and say, "Oh, the webinar, I watch it." Then you're not really looking for a better life. And there is always a trial package to watch. This webinar is at no cost. However, once you watch the 90 minutes webinar, the next step is to pay for our trial package. It only costs $149, which is about £120. It's $149 because we are global, and whatever the conversion is what you will pay. I've just said the last time I checked it was about $120 and £120, but the standard fee is $149. That gives you an access to exactly what you'll be doing in the business. It gives you an insight into our affiliate companies. It gives you
To the
um
strategy, to the
the
model of the
strategy, how
business.
you can earn. And during that period, everything you need to know, pretty much transparency about everything for you to make
Absolutely.
an informed decision.
Yes.
And if you want to go ahead, you can have a chat with myself or Lillian if you signed up with her and say, oh, I really love this. What's next? The next step is to have a coaching call with one of our coaches.
Yep.
They would, if you have any question, you would have written it down. They will answer all your questions. They want to ensure that you're making an informed decision.
Yes.
The good thing is your $149 is risk free. It's refundable within 30 days of signing up. It took me less than a week to go through the trial package. It's all in video based, short series of videos for you to go through. If you want to do your research, you have 30 days, but it doesn't, 1 week you're done. Book your
Yes.
coaching call. Don't waste time on it. And during that period, you have access to our Facebook private Facebook group where business owners shares their journey, shares their they share their journey so
Testimonials.
far,
Yeah.
their achievements. So you have an idea of what kind of return on investment,
Investment.
no
Yeah.
matter
Absolutely.
that you can get from the business is important. Even if you're doing the traditional business, this is one thing traditional business would not give you an idea on what you will get on your investments. A lot of people
Mhm.
start business is a risk, but this you
Everything
can
is a
see it.
risk. Yes.
Everything
Yeah.
is a risk, but this you can see what people are doing when they join the business. What are their struggle? What are their achievements? You will see it, and it gives you an idea. And the only variable is yourself. We all follow the same training. Our training is easily followed. In fact, we have seniors in this business,
Oh yeah.
retirees in this, and as well. We have younger ones
Yeah.
in this
I've seen.
business.
I
Our training is video based, easy to follow. So you don't have to be healthcare professional to do it or a statistician to do it. We have stay-at-home moms doing it. We
doing
have
it. Yeah.
students doing it, and they're doing it with
As
so
long as
much
you are
passion, with so
18.
much
Yeah.
energy, and they're achieving big. So a lot of life has been changed, and if you want to change, you want change in your life as well, come and check it out. At least check it out. And if it's
Yes.
not for you, it's not for you. Just
For you.
tell myself that Miriam, I don't think this is for me, but I want my money back or something. You will get your money
Yeah.
as long as within 30 days of
And you've
you
not
paying.
booked. Yeah. And as long
Yeah.
as you've not
And
had
you
the
haven't
conversation
booked the
with your
coaching call. That's why I
coach.
said you have to
Yes.
communicate with us, your mentor,
Mhm.
before you book your coaching call. Yeah. I
Yeah.
think I think I've
I think
covered it.
yeah, you
What do you
have
think?
covered everything. Thank you. That was as concise can be. So
Thank
yes,
you.
and for if you catch the replay, do let us know where you'll be watching from. But if yeah, Miriam has pretty much said everything, and that's the process to follow. If we were going to start telling you what the content of those videos are, we would not live here today. Number one, number two, it's best done by yourself because it is your decision to make. We're not going to force. There's no need. We're not trying to. It's not a case of us trying to make you do what you don't want to do. It is your decision, it is your choice, it is your business. So it has to come from you because if we tell you everything, then what work have you done? What research have you done? You see? And then I don't know, it's just that's just the way the model is. So it's a model like no other. That's one another thing you need to know. It's like I've not seen any business model like this. Yesterday I was on a call and someone was not on related to our business. Someone was talking about an affiliate marketing for some software product, and I thought interesting. And the way she explained it, it sounded like what we do, but it's not exactly what we do. And I just thought, wow, our business model is so unique. Like I've not heard it anywhere else. I've been looking, I've been checking, I've been researching. Even after now that I've started mine, I have not seen this model operate anywhere else. And I say that confidently. And it's a proven and tested model. So why don't you just come in and see? As Miriam has said, there is no harm in trying out. There's no harm in researching. There's no harm in coming in. And if you decide after everything that it's not for you, at least you'll be making an informed decision as opposed to sitting on the fence and ignoring it from outside or discounting it from outside. So It's just us sharing this experience. We are benefiting from it. Definitely. Miriam is benefiting from it. I'm benefiting from it. And as with any business, it takes time, right? So, but I know for a fact that I'm I'm already benefiting from the business. So come in and check it out today. And with that, I would wrap up the session because we've gone way above our planned schedule. And I'll say thank you very much to Miriam for your time today. Very much appreciated. And I hope to come back again soon. If there's anything of interest that you'd like us to talk about when you watch this, maybe you can put it in the comments and we can try our very best to respond to any of your questions. If you connect on our pages, as Miriam has said, you'll find our WhatsApp numbers there. You can reach out to us. We can speak to you if that is your preference. We are a phone call away. We're a click away. We are here. If you have any questions, reach out to any of us. And on that note, I would say thank you very much, Miriam, and thank you for my lovely viewer that's just joined. You could watch the replay. Oh, I never knew you could do that. Oh,
Love
so does
acts.
it come on?
Thank you.
So it just comes with love. Oh, wow. That is amazing. I didn't know this. I don't know if it's coming. Are you seeing any love?
Not yet. Sometimes it takes time to come out.
Maybe because I've not done it before. Oh, let me do that to
It's
my
not coming
viewers.
out
Love,
again.
love, love. Whoever is viewing me, I love
Catch
you.
it.
Thank you for joining.
That's it
Take
from
care.
us.
Bye.
Bye bye.